for speckled trout or redfish, possibly even flounder. Now, this particular creek does empty into a saltwater, like kind of a brackish lake that predominantly has salt water in it, and I have caught some flounder in there. So it got me to thinking, why not try to fish the creek as it empties into the lake? So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go after the fish with some shrimp imitations. But if we have to switch up to minnow style lures, then I won't hesitate. So again, welcome to the channel. Let's see what happens. All right, we got that tied on. Now to concentrate on depths of about 7 to 9 feet. We'll try to cruise alongside the bank until we see that drop or that depth. That's what's been the ticket this past week. So it seems like the fish are finding comfort in that zone. I absolutely love fishing days like this where we've got the overcast. Blue clear skies are, I find it harder to fish than all the cloud cover. It makes it a little bit chillier than normal, but yeah. Look at this. We got some culverts and some kind of a drain right over here. Let's go check that out. Right at about 9 feet. I'm marking some fish over here. There's 8 to 12, but right in the middle, 10, 9 feet, somewhere around there, we've got those nice fish marks. All right, we'll just cast. It's gonna take a little while for this tiny lure to sink down, but that's the appeal of it. It looks lifelike. It just goes through the water column nice and slow. All we're doing is just waiting to feel that thump. Them fish are still down there. All right, several casts, nothing here. I do see the fish, but not willing to bite. We'll continue moving towards the mouth of the creek, and anytime I see the fish lighten up this fish finder, then we'll park ourselves and continue jigging for them. Okay, that should be at the bottom, and I'm trying to reach those guys down there. Pretty strong outgoing tide. It's scooting my lure along. I've got something a little bit heavier to get down there before the tide can have its way with it. Yesterday the bite turned on at around 10:30 in the morning. I'm hoping that we don't have to wait that long, and I'm pretty sure it has to do with the sun coming out and warming things up. I was kind of hoping to be able to get on a decent bite before then. Yeah, most certainly marking the fish, so I know they're here. There's times where they just don't want to go after an artificial. And so it makes the job just a tad bit difficult, but I'm up to the challenge as always, and we'll see what we got to do to get these fellas to bite. All right. Well, we're gonna make a change early on. We'll keep light shrimp, heavy shrimp. Now we're gonna go to the minnow imitations. They really don't want the shrimp right now. Let's see if we can change their mind with these minnows. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an 8-point buck right over there in the grass. Good night. I don't even think that's a preserve. Just tied on a new leader line, and we're doing away with the shrimp. We have not got hit in 2 days on this fella. This one just tore it up on a recent trip, so we're gonna go back to it. It's the best concentration of fish that I've seen all day. I'm hoping that we can reach down there and present the lure before the tide, which is very strong, has an opportunity to take it away and not let me be able to catch these guys. Very long day, super quiet. Finally got you. Oh man, got you. And we're gonna be able to make a show after all. These little guys, they are belly in the mud right now, anywhere from 12 and deeper. Oh, very tough bite today. We've been going at it since 9 in the morning, and it's now 1:38, so that kind of gives you an idea of how slow this day has been. And it ends up being the shrimp lure to finally bring them in. Man, oh man, very cold, tough day of fishing. Yeah, that's gonna be my last darn cast right there. I am done. My feet are freezing. My puppies are barking. Look at this. Fish on both sides of the kayak, and we cannot get one of them to bite. I said that was my last cast. This is my last cast. Let's go ahead and remove the sunglasses. Oh my goodness. That's all we had to do, is just turn our attention away from the line. And we come up with another spectacular catch. Mr. Speckled Trout, bro. Go tell your mom and dad. I've been waiting for them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just let it sit down there. I'm not even going to move it. Just cast and let it sit there. Looks a lot better now that the sunglasses are put away, and looks a lot brighter. Yeah, I would have caught a limit if it wasn't for this rain pushing me off. I kind of forgot my rain jacket. Honestly, I didn't even think it was going to rain today. Need to try to hurry up and make it to a bridge that we can take refuge underneath it and continue fishing. I'd like to catch one keeper on the day. Just one. It's one of those days where you got to reason with Mother Nature. And these turd of a lockjaw trout, I honestly thought we were going to have a spectacular day given the conditions on how it started out. Overcast, and yeah. The fish were very deep. They were hunkered down, belly inside the mud. Super small bites is all I was getting, and it wasn't until we went to the tiny little 2.5-inch shrimp that we start doing the finesse style stuff and able to get 2 of them to bite. Hate these days whenever the fish don't want to cooperate. It happens. All right, we're in the clear. No more rain, at least it doesn't seem like it. And yeah, no more bites as well. So I don't want to stay out here until it decides to start raining again. There's the launch right there. Let's get over towards it, recover the kayak, and we'll lick our wounds, go back home, regroup, and pick another area to come out fishing again tomorrow. I don't know, may not do that. I got a lot of editing to do as well, so we'll see. We'll figure out what's going on. My goodness, the tide is insanely low now. Dropped really low. Yeah, so I thank all of y'all for watching. Really appreciate it. Can't do this job without y'all's support, so it's been a pleasure. Thank you for watching. Until next time, tight lines, y'all. Here we are. Okay, gotta stretch these puppies out. Legs are hurting, feet are hurting. Yeah, so goodness, that's got to be more than 2 feet. When I came out, the water was all the way right here because I used that to launch from. That's where I stepped off, and yeah, that's pretty darn low. Anyhow, let's go get the truck, recover the kayak.